It is a new year and I have all this cosplay stuff and this blue bin that I have not opened in a long time. I don't even remember the last time I opened this thing, but I just have all this cosplay stuff that I need to get into. I have not seriously cosplayed until 2019. 2019 was the last time I actually went to a convention and dressed up. So this year I wanted to get back into cosplay because the last time that I poked into my cosplay talents was for my Silent Hill cosplay that I actually have on my YouTube if you want to check that out. And ever since I made that Silent Hill cosplay a year ago, I realized how much I really do like cosplay and how much I really want to get back into it. So I'm cleaning out these bins and getting rid of anything that I am not going to wear anymore. I don't see myself wearing in the future because I feel like cosplayers, we just have a tendency of keeping all of our cosplays because one, we spent money on it, and two, not only that, but we spent time on it. And that's the biggest thing, is that we spend time on these things, and that's just the stuff that we don't want to say goodbye to, is all that time we spent on making these. But that is why I am cleaning out these bins. I also recently, it's just gotten full, and I want to try to keep all my cosplay stuff, not including props, just in one bin so far because I just don't have the space to have it anywhere else other than one bin. Before I get into this, I just want to do a quick introduction since no one knows who I am. I'm still at the very beginning of my YouTube journey, and that being said, just skip this if you don't care, but I'm Gehenna. I post cosplay, gaming, and well, spooky gaming mostly, gaming vlogs here and there. If that is the kind of stuff that you like to watch, come on down to my channel and subscribe. I definitely want to be making more of these cosplay videos in the future. I actually already have a cosplay planned out because I do plan on going to PAX again this year. If you don't know what PAX is, or if you're very interested in PAX, I do have a vlog on my channel. I talk about PAX and kind of what to expect there because it was the first time I ever went, the last time I went, and I have some things to say about PAX. But I do plan on going there again, and if that is something that interests you as well, stick around. Okay, stupid little intro is done. Let's actually get into this. So first thing you can already see, I have some of my partner's cosplay as well in here because he will sometimes dress up with me, and then I have this huge bag just full of random stuff. I don't even know what to expect in here. And then so I have a couple props there that I'm gonna my goal is to try to fit everything in this bin, but I have this nasty bin. This is how old this thing is, and also this kind of shows how much I haven't opened this. Well, this is a little strange. This is not my cosplay bin. This is just a bunch of clothes that I don't even know. Wait, is it my cosplay bin? Is this my cosplay bin? Maybe it is, but it's just on the, hold on. This is not my cosplay bin. Huh? I guess my cosplay bin is still at my old house, which is not good. So I guess this will just be a really short video and we'll just go through that bag that I have because that's all I currently have on me. Well, let's just go in through with the bag that I have at least. As far as the rest of my cosplay stuff, because I know I have a Sailor Moon cosplay, I know I have a Steve cosplay, a Moxie one, and they're just gone. I have no clue where they are now, so that kind of sucks because I actually did really like my Steve and my Moxie one, but I don't know where it is right now. I moved maybe like 3 times in a single year, so during that time of me just moving around, I have lost a lot of things because I just have no clue where I ended up misplacing them throughout moving, and it's just something I've been dealing with this year, or I guess last year and into this year. But let's just get into what I currently have on hand right now. So I did a Deadpool cosplay for Halloween. That's really the only time that I have been cosplaying at all lately. And this was the back katana plate thing that I got from Spirit Halloween. I'm going to keep this because I may do another Deadpool cosplay again for like a little convention or a silly little day. And here is the entire cosplay. It is just a Spirit Halloween. It is just a Spirit Halloween little thing, but I like to keep my full costumes. If you guys are not keeping your costumes from Halloween, what are you doing? Why aren't you keeping it? I also have these little Wolverine claws.
Fuck Wolverine.
From my partner's Wolverine cosplay. We are keeping these. These were expensive. I think these were like $50. And his little mask, keeping this. This was like a better quality one. We got like a cheap, stupid one up there. It's literally hanging on the wall as decoration. But he did not like it, so we got him like a better, more good looking one. Now this it's a little messy. Ooh, and there's literally pins sticking out from it. Okay. Not safe whatsoever. This wig is an epic I don't even know. Epic cosplay wigs, I think it's what it's called. Highly recommend those wigs if you're getting into cosplay. When I was like in 2019, I went to a cosplay panel at SakuraCon, and the girl there gave us tips, and she said go to Epic Cosplay Wigs. I think that's what it's called. Is it called Epic Cosplay Wigs? But she did say to get your wigs from Cosplay, and they are some of the best. They're a little pricey, but I mean, if you want a good wig, you're gonna have to be spending like 50 plus. And this was supposed to be a Danny wig, guys. If you don't know, Dead Island 2, I think it was Dead Island 2, or the newest one just came out. I think it came out last year or 2 years ago. I don't even remember. But I really liked the character Danny. I wanted to do a Danny cosplay, and now I do not see myself doing that. I think I'll keep this wig just because maybe I'll need a green wig in the future. Plus these wigs are good quality and worth keeping. Okay, up next we have a butcher like apron thing. I'm keeping this. This is for my my pyramid head cosplay that I made for my partner, so we will be keeping this. It's just something we wore over it to make it look a little bit more fancy. My Moxie hat, I think I'm gonna get rid of this just because I don't even think I have my Moxie cosplay now that I have no clue where it is, so getting rid of that. I also have this like green arrow like it holds your arrows. I don't know what it's called. You like put it on your back. It's really good quality. I think it's real leather. I don't even know, but I'm gonna get rid of it because I never ever use this. So I have kept some of these random like small little belts that I used to get from Forever 21. I don't even know if that's a store anymore, but I thought in the back of my head, like, I should keep these because you never know when you need a like leg garter thing or like just a really tiny little belt. So I am keeping these because I still think I might need use for these, especially because of my next cosplay that I'm planning on doing. I have this pink wig. I wore it for fashion, never for cosplay. It's a really cute wig, but I did not know how to cut bangs at the time, so the bangs are just disgusting. But I think I just got it from Amazon, so I'm just gonna get rid of it because I never wear this, and I also don't see myself doing a cosplay with a pink wig. I kind of ruined it with the bangs, so getting rid of that. So speaking of pyramid head, I'm glad I still at least have this. This was the skirt I made for Pyramid Head. Okay, you guys see the vision here? Dog's like, what's going on, dude? This is the skirt. I actually really like it. I painted it. I literally just used cloth, and then I put like little clasp buttons on. I put these little clasps on it so it would stay closed. And I didn't even sew these clasps on because I was doing things really quickly. So I literally just glued these clasps on and called it good because this was only for Halloween. So I am keeping this. This was also from my Moxie cosplay. It's very cute. I have actually reused this a couple times, so I'm gonna keep it because I have reused this for things like Ren Fair and other things, so I'm going to keep this. Emerald City Comic Con cape from 2019. Doesn't even have the date on it, so we're just gonna get rid of it. Green wig from one of my first ever little trial cosplays I ever did as a child. It's still holding up. It's super thin. It holds a lot of memories. There was a dead bug in here. But I think I'm gonna get rid of it. Guys, it's a wolf cut before wolf cuts were like cool. This is either my Steve wig, which I am going to keep if it is my Steve wig, or it's my Moxie wig. Let's see what it is. I think it's my Steve wig. It is my Steve wig. I'm going to keep this. It's a very good quality wig. It's got like little curls on the back. It's so cute. I'm going to keep this. When I bought my wig for Steve, it was actually pretty cool because they sent me 2. I don't know why. I did not buy 2, but they accidentally sent me 2. So, I'm glad they did. I lost the other wig, so I still have the second wig. Ooh, there's receipts in there. Let me get rid of the receipts. Wolverine, okay? We are keeping him. He was expensive, and the cosplay is actually really good. So, keeping Wolverine. Well, that was a lot smaller than I expected it to be. The only thing I have to my name now is a Deadpool cosplay, a Wolverine cosplay that isn't for me, and a Pyramid Head cosplay that also isn't for me, and I don't have the helmet on hand. So, but I do have the sword. It's actually up there as decoration. If you're not already, do not let your cosplays just rot in a closet. Use your props and stuff as decoration. I always do that, especially because I spent so much time on making it. Why wouldn't I want to see it every day in my house? This was not the video I expected it to be, but I still wanted to get something out there. But I hope that even though this was something really small and not anything crazy, it motivates you to just go through your little cosplay. If you don't have a giant closet like a lot of people do, or so, I guess some people have giant closets. If you just have a little cosplay bin, this video has kind of just helped me know what I do have, what I don't have, and now I can build my own bin from scratch again. So I guess it's kind of bittersweet that I lost all my other cosplays, but maybe I will somehow find them again if I visit the old trailer that I lived in. But until then, I have a new bin to build with you guys, which is actually really exciting. We'll do this together. All of my old cosplay stuff that I did have anyways was all stuff from my adolescence and when I was a teenager. So sadly, I don't know where my Silent Hill nurse cosplay is, but I have it all recorded on my YouTube channel and I have pictures of that one, so I'm not too bummed about it. PNG kind of here. So I completely forgot to record my entire value part of this video. I'm going to be going over the basics on how to keep your cosplay closet organized and how I decided to keep mine for the future and just my little bag that I ended up keeping. So your best bet is getting those, if you don't already know, those Christmas bins that you can get during any holiday nowadays. You used to only be able to get them during Christmas, but now any holiday has them because consumerism has just taken over the world and everyone decorates for everything now. So you're just gonna get those bins and keep as many of those super cheap. Since you're just starting, or if you are just starting, keep those, and that's a great way to organize your cosplays based off of if you do like multi-genre ones, or you have a lot of wigs or you have a lot of coats, just a lot. If you want to keep things organized, you can get multiple of those bins and even write on them with Sharpie. But for me, I only need one of those bins, so that will be something that I'll end up getting when my actual closet of human clothes, not cosplay clothes, is clean. I'll end up getting one of those little bins. It's really as simple as just writing on, like, taping paper on those bins and writing down what that bin is gonna hold. So if it's gonna hold a specific, I would recommend doing based off of genres. So if you have a lot of like Marvel stuff or gaming stuff or anime stuff, like keeping all of that in one bin. As far as wig care goes, it is important to keep your wigs taken care of, but also if you just get a good quality wig to start with, taking care of it isn't going to be as hard as it normally is. It's the cheap wigs that you have to look out for, because the cheap ones, they just don't store good and they get tangled even if you blow on them. I do recommend though keeping when you buy a wig and it comes with the packaging, just keep that packaging and also keep the fluff that it comes with too. It usually comes with like a paper fluff that you put inside the cap. Keep all of that, and that's going to be what you're going to store your wigs in. And also keep the little hairnet. If for some reason you ended up getting rid of those, which you really shouldn't, but if you ended up doing that, you can get like a gallon Ziploc bag and then putting your wigs in there. Just keeping them in a nice bag is your best bet, and not just keeping them free so they can get all tangled up. I kept my wigs free, but the wigs that I do still have, most of them are good quality wigs, so all it really takes is just a good brush to keep them looking like new again. But if you have cheap wigs, you're gonna want to keep those locked up until you use them. And my last tip to stop you from procrastinating, because I have been there where I wait until the very last month of a con, or I wait until the very last week of like a costume party or Halloween, where I don't finish my cosplays, and then I end up just doing it in a week. Don't do that, obviously. It's stressful and you can't get your cosplays done the way that you want them to get done. A lot of the time I end up having to not have my cosplay be as nice as I would have wanted it to be, because I just have to rush something. Keeping your projects visible is something that I used to do a lot, especially with wigs. Wigs take the longest for me to do, because I just hate styling wigs. If I could choose to just buy my wigs already styled, I would, but that is extremely pricey. So to motivate me to finish my wigs, or just my projects in general, keep them out so you can see them. Don't put them away in the bin until you are done, because you're just gonna forget about it, and then you're gonna remember when it's a week until a con and you're like, oh my god, wait, I never finished that part of my cosplay. So keep your projects out and visible, maybe on your desk if you have the space. I do all my cosplays on my gaming desk, which is barely enough room to get anything done, but I make it work. And a lot of the time what I'll do is I'll just keep a wig on a cheap little foam head, and then I'll put the foam head somewhere in the bathroom so I see it every day, or just out in the open so it's constantly looking at me and telling me to finish it. But that is all from PNG me. I'll give you back the real Gehenna now. And entering the cosplay hobby as an adult, it is important. It's nice to say goodbye to my old stuff, and even though it's not in this video, I myself know what I used to have, and it's nice to say goodbye to that, because my interests are definitely not the same as they were when I was very young. We don't even have a bin anymore, like I originally thought I did have. We just have this Pure One bag of the stuff that I own. I guess in the future I will buy a bin, like a cheap little storage bin, and I will put all this stuff in that bin, and that will be my new cosplay bin. Thank you so much for watching. This was a pretty bland video, but I still had fun filming it, and I hope you had fun watching it. That being said, I am revealing my next cosplay in this video. My next cosplay that I'm going to be filming and planning out and doing all of that on my channel is going to be a Stars Rescue cosplay. So, I'm very excited for that. My next video for that is going to be a cosplay guide, because I don't have to buy anything to do those yet. So we're gonna make a cosplay guide. If that's something that you're interested in for a Rescue Stars cosplay, go ahead and subscribe, because that will be coming out in like, it will be coming out probably next month, so bear with me. But I have other cool things that I would like to show you before that. For anyone wondering what I will be doing, My dog is barking. For anyone wondering what I'm going to be doing with the few wigs and the few props that I am giving away, I'm just donating them. Hopefully someone will find purpose for a small little Halloween outfit or something with the things that I am giving away. Probably the best item that I am donating is the like green arrow thing. Hopefully those wigs go into the right hands and someone will be able to reuse them. I am not a wig expert at all, so that's just why I'm getting rid of them. If I had the energy and the knowledge and pretty much that's it on fixing those wigs up, I would, but I don't. I have old cosplays to donate. I have a entire closet to clean out of clothes that I do not wear and they just sit in my closet and rot that I need to go through. And I also just have junk in my house that I just need to get rid of. The next video is going to be just me cleaning all of that out and getting rid of that, and we will be leaving the house to do those things, maybe trying some new coffee, just a little vlog, a productive vlog to get some stuff done, because I know that there are people out there who just have crap in their house that they need to do a dump run with that they're not, because going to the dump is the worst thing ever, and they have clothes that they need to get rid of, but you're just too lazy to go through it all. Let me motivate you and come and stay and watch me go do all that. And suffer, because I hate leaving my house. Thank you for watching, and subscribe if you like some cozy little vlogs for the future, or if you want to see my West Coast cosplay coming up soon. Bye!